Good morning, Drama Llamas. Hello, today we're going to be talking about stage areas and body angles for performers. So first we're going to talk about what is blocking, because this is a part of what I call the blocking unit. First of all, blocking is the movement of the actors on stage. You are given blocking, or you have to come up with blocking on your own as a performer whenever you're doing a scene or a play, etc. But it's basically your movement on stage. Areas and angles. So there are different stage areas and there are different body angles in which we're going to talk about today. Stage areas. Areas are from the actor's point of view. So when you're standing on stage, it's your right, it's your left, etc. The diagram that I'm going to be showing you to kind of explain this a little bit further is going to be from the audience's point of view, which means it's opposite. So your right is your left and your left is your right. I know this is confusing, but let's look at the diagram so I can kind of explain it a little bit more. Before we go on, these letters we use them for shorthand. So U is up, D is down, left, L is left, R is right, C is center, and S stands for stage. All right, so we're looking at this stage diagram. I'm going to bring my mouse on screen. You're going to see down here this curved edge. That is called usually the apron. And then there you can see a little dash. That's the curtain line. So this is towards the audience. Then away from the audience is the opposite. So when we're talking about up and down, up is away from the audience and down is towards the audience. Up, away, down, towards. Okay? So again, here's our audience. So we're going to start with something easy. Finding center stage. No matter which point of view you look at it, center stage is that directly center of your performance space, whatever that space may be. So we have CS standing for center. Then we're going to go down stage. Remember, down towards the audience. So that would be down center. The whole area toward the closest to the audience is going to be down stage. Opposite, away, you have to go through center stage, then go to the up center or up stage. That is up, away from the audience again. Now, this looks different. It's because you're opposite when you're looking at it from the audience. Because when you're on stage, it's your right and your left. But we're looking at it from the audience's point of view. So, right of center. That is side is right of center. Then we have on the other side LC, left of center. So again, this is opposite. I always say when you're looking at the diagram, and if it says that the audience is closest to you, you take your hand and cross it, cross your body, making an X with your two hands, and those are the right side and the left side. Now we talked about the down stage. So we went right of center. Now we're going to step towards the audience. So that's down right. The opposite would be up left. Then we have down left, then up left. These are the areas of the stage. Now, this is body positions or body angles. So we're looking at this diagram. Again, we are going to notice here at the bottom, that's the audience. So we are looking at it from the audience's point of view. Now this is how you angle your body. So when you're facing straight towards the audience, that is called full front. When you face away from the audience, like your back, 100%, your back is to the audience, we call that full back. You want to try to avoid full back, especially if you're speaking, because all your volume is going to go towards the back of the stage, as opposed to towards the audience. Then we have profile or half right, quarter right, quarter left, 3/4 left, 3/4 right, and profile left. So Profile means you are facing that side of the stage. So if you were on stage and you look to stage right, you're going to see, the audience is going to see half of your body, and the opposite for the left side. So quarter right and quarter left, I always think of it as like you're going to turn your shoulders and you're going to face the corner of the room towards the audience, either the right or the left. And then 3/4 is the back two corners. So these are the body angles and positions. The best way to be and to cheat out when you're like thinking about blocking, and when a director says, I want you to cheat out, they want you to try and put your body position or body angle in that profile, quarter, full front, quarter, or left, okay? They want you to be here. The only time that we think it's, usually okay for you to be in this back section is if you're possibly doing some stage violence, that you need to hide some things, or you're exiting, you're no longer in the scene, things like that. Well guys, that is part 1 of the blocking unit, stage areas, and body angles. I would highly suggest you get on your feet and try these out yourselves. There are lots of fun games and activities that you can do to learn the stage areas and body angles. Alright, we'll see you next time, llamas. Bye!